trick shots.
This is the arm breaker. Long shot, 2. This is the up and over Drano.
The ricochet shot.
Make it rain from half court. This is the sky high drop shot.
What's up, sports fans? Whether you love hitting that first serve on the tennis court, staying sharp to catch a fly ball in the outfield, or belting out your team's favorite chants in the stands, sports are the best. We'll explore all things sports today as we discover how players on God's team stick together.
Get on your feet. It's time to sing.
Me plus you equals 2. If I fall, I can lean on you. 'Cause when we're in this together, I know we can win forever.
Get up, jump on your feet. Lean right, left, rock to the beat, now shout. Get up, jump on your feet. Lean right, left, rock to the beat, now shout.
Me plus you equals 2. If I fall, I can lean on you. 'Cause when we're in this together, I know we can win forever.
Get up, jump on your feet. Lean right, left, rock to the beat, now shout. Get up, jump on your feet. Lean right, left, rock to the beat, now shout.
Great singing. You can take a seat. See if you can figure out what happens next. If you think you know, shout it out. What happens next? What happens next? What happens next? Great job playing our game.
Whether you're a player or a fan, being a part of a team is lots of fun. And we can learn what it means to be a player on God's team by reading true stories in the Bible about people who lived long ago. Let's check out one of those stories about 3 guys who were awesome teammates.
I just don't get it. That practice was so horrible. I thought if we stuck together the whole time, it would be awesome. Listen, Hoops, this is not how teams stick together. This is more like being stuck. Sticking together means having each other's backs no matter what. Like when everybody on your team bands together and stands up for what's right. Oh yeah, a classic example of what you're talking about is the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That's right, they were 3 friends who stuck together through thick and thin.
You know, we've been through a lot of crazy times together.
Yeah, we have. But nothing tops that whole thing with King Nebuchadnezzar. And that ginormous statue. Guys, remember that statue?
Of course I do. Here's how it went down. King Nebuchadnezzar decided to build a huge golden statue near the city of Babylon.
Yeah. Then the king sent for the royal rulers, high officials, and governors to come to a big party to celebrate and honor the statue. No problem, right? I mean, everyone loves a great statue party. Except, this wasn't just any party. King Nebuchadnezzar gave us special instructions.
When music started playing, we were supposed to bow down and worship the statue.
I mean, there was no way that was gonna happen. We knew that the only person who deserves our worship is the one true God. Then they told us anyone who does not bow down to the statue would be thrown into a blazing furnace.
All of a sudden, the music started to play. We had a decision to make, and fast.
Do we disobey God and bow down to the statue that means nothing to us? Or stick together and risk being toasted like a marshmallow?
We knew just what we had to do.
So as everyone bowed down to the statue, we kept standing side by side. This made King Nebuchadnezzar so mad. He sent his guards to bring us before him.
King Nebuchadnezzar told us that this was our final warning. Bow down now, or it was going to be like a bad game of hot potato.
But you know what? We stuck together, and as a team, agreed that we would still not bow down to the statue. We knew that if we did the right thing, God was powerful enough to save us.
Well, that's all King Nebuchadnezzar needed to hear, and he ordered us to be put into the furnace.
Get this, the king cranked up the heat, 7 times hotter than normal. The soldiers who threw us in were instantly burned to a crisp.
After we were thrown in, the king looked and noticed something. There were 4 men inside of the furnace.
Yeah, Nebuchadnezzar was like, what in the world is going on? I only threw 3 guys in there.
What he didn't know was that God had sent an angel to protect us. So confused by what he saw, the king called for us to be brought out of the furnace at once.
Once we were out, King Nebuchadnezzar was so surprised, not one bit of our clothes, shoes, or hair was burned. In fact, we didn't even smell like smoke.
That's when the king realized there was something special about the God that we worshipped.
Our God wasn't some golden statue that just sat there.
Immediately, King Nebuchadnezzar started praising and believing in our God. I was so thankful we stuck together.
Yeah, me too. And because we stuck together, we were able to stand up for what was right. And a team that can stick together like that is a game changer.
On God's team, players stick together.
Let's play dodgeball. Get on your feet and get ready to duck and lean to steer clear of the dodgeballs headed your way. Great job.
You can take a seat.
That's awesome! You'll be out of the sling and back on the volleyball court in notes. Whoa.
What in the world?
Chomp, chomp. Gators eat squirrels for lunch? Prank war! Wait, why did you say it that way?
Well, because if the Swampside Gators think that they're gonna do this to us, they have another thing coming. Oh, think, Allie, think. How are we gonna get them back?
Allie, Coach ended the prank war 5 years ago. We can't stoop to their level.
Are you serious right now? You're just gonna let their football team do this to us with absolutely no consequences?
They're just trying to get in our head and distract us.
Chance, Allie,
Yeah, we're here, Coach.
we're gonna need some assistance in the locker room. There's toilet paper and silly string, and the football team's uniforms have all been mixed up in lockers, so nobody has the right sizes.
No problem, Coach. We're on it.
Oh, they got the locker rooms too? We have to do something to retaliate.
And no, we don't. We need to take the high road and just ignore it. Do you mind picking up in here while I go down to the field house and work on the locker room?
Yeah, that's fine.
Allie, what are you doing?
I'm just... Yes! Flash, Rocket, and Mikey are in!
In for what?
Payback.
Whatever you're doing is a bad idea, especially if you're involving the football team.
It's not the whole team. Some of the starters are being total sticks in the mud with this.
Well, that's because the guys need to be practicing and working together right now, and you've got half them leaving practice for a silly prank.
We ride at dawn.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. People just say it.
Please, Allie.
We're going. Now, if you'll excuse me, my night vision goggles are ready for pickup.
Allie, why did I just get a text from Trey saying that the football team is in a huge argument? He said half of the guys want to learn the Gators playbook, but he and the starters think it's wrong.
Because...
How did you even get the Gators plays? That's like top secret stuff.
Because we just pulled off the most amazing payback in the history of prank wars ever.
The Gators playbook?
Yup. When we snuck into the locker room last night to cover it in eggs and honey, this was sitting on a bench.
Taking that is way more than a prank.
Come on, Chance. This is a foolproof way to total football domination this Friday. Which is exactly why I was actually on my way to discuss some of the plays with the guys.
Oh, that is crossing a line. It's full-blown cheating. It's Trey again. He said that he and the starters are standing up for what's right. They aren't going to play Friday night if anybody on the team cheats and learns those plays.
What? He's the star quarterback. Springside can't win without him.
Plays or no plays, the football team can't win when they're divided like this. Come on. Just imagine you and the volleyball team were arguing this much. There's no way you guys would play the same during a game.
I hadn't thought about it like that.
Nothing gets accomplished when teams don't work together, Allie.
I guess you're right. We need to get the football team back on the same page. The Gators really will eat us for lunch if they don't get it together.
Good. I'll text Trey.
And I'll go tell the guys we're not using these plays. And Chance, I'm sorry. I really, really just wanted to win on Friday.
I know, but
not like this. I get it. And if you'll excuse me, I have some damage control to do.
Trey's 50-yard pass was insane. I've never seen the team play like that before.
I know, it was unreal. And Chance,
Yeah?
I'm really glad the team ended up sticking together and doing the right thing.
Me too. Now let's go. Everyone's going out to get milkshakes to celebrate the big win.
Sounds good to me.
On God's team, players stick together. Get on your feet. It's time to sing.
Get ready.
Jesus came to save us. We know there's power in his name. We owe it all to him who loved us. We owe it all to him who came. So jump up, hands in this bump. We win. So jump up, hands
Great singing. You can take a seat.
Have you ever wondered how to become a player on God's team? Well, most teams have tryouts where you show off your skills, try to impress the coach, and hope to make the cut. But God's team is different. And that's because none of us would make the cut. We've all done wrong things and sinned. And since God is perfect, sin breaks our friendship with Him and blocks us from being on His team. But God loved us so much that He still wanted to make a way. So He sent His Son, Jesus, to live a perfect life on earth and take the punishment for all the wrong things we do by dying on the cross. But that's not the end of the game, because 3 days later, God's power brought Jesus back to life, defeating sin and death once and for all, and making a way for everyone to join God's team. So how do you do that? Well, simply admit you've done wrong things. Believe that Jesus died for you and came back to life, and choose to follow Him every day. And that's how you become a player on God's team.
Let's play sports trivia. If you think the answer is on this side of the screen, wave your pom-poms. And if you think the answer is on that side of the screen, stomp your feet. What does the NBA stand for? National Basketball Association or National Bowling Association? Wave your pom-poms or stomp your feet. The National Basketball Association, or NBA, is made up of teams who compete all season to win the NBA Finals. What famous logo represents the Olympic Games? 5 colored triangles or 5 colored rings? Wave your hands or stomp your feet. The 5 colored Olympic rings are blue, yellow, black, green, and red. When playing football, how many points does a team earn for getting a touchdown? 6 or 7? Wave your hands or stomp your feet. Touchdowns are worth 6 points in football. Great job playing our game.
Keep your eye on the ball to review all that God has taught us today. Follow the baseball. Is it under 1, 2, or 3? Go team! Here's your first question. In today's Bible story, who stuck together? Moses, Aaron, and Hur, or Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Even in a really scary situation, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stuck together to honor and obey God, and God protected them. Follow the baseball for the next question. Where's the baseball? Is it under 1, 2, or 3? Great job! Did Springside's football team win because they stuck together or because they cheated? Because they stuck together. Even when they were tempted to cheat, the football team stuck together and beat the Gators. Follow the baseball one more time. Where's the ball? Is it under 1, 2, or 3? Shout it out. You got it. Here's your last question. True or false? When we stick together, it's easier to do what's right. True. There's power in numbers. When we stick together, we have others to encourage us to do what's right. Way to go, team.
Everybody bow your head and close your eyes. It's time to pray. Hey God, thank you for showing us what it means to be a player on your team. Help us to be players who stick together to do what's right. We love you. Amen.